this morning with S-C-D-I-E-M-E. S-C-G.
This is gonna be our last video from the United States for a really long time. The story's coming to a close, the story of opening our own business.
I'm so mind blown, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are also mind blown, that this year is already coming to an end. We are almost to 2023, which is just insane. And this story, this chapter of our story is also coming to an end. We've been spending the last 18 months working on this roastery, and now we're at the point where it's open. We did it. We're done. And it's now time for Jordan and I to move on to the next part of this story. But first things first, we got a lot of work to do.
This place has been our baby for the last 18 months. We have put so much effort, so much energy, so much thought into everything to do with this space, from the design to the construction to the plumbing to everything. Every single decision in here was us and our team. And now that some of you guys that are watching have come into this space and we've actually been able to talk and meet a lot of you, one question that we got so many times, kind of over and over again, is who does your editing? Who does your filming? Who's your manager? Who's your support team? Your assistants? What are all of the people that are involved in this? And we've never really said anything about this, but behind this wall is a whole team of people hiding that does all of our work. I'm just kidding. It's just the two of us. We film, we edit. We don't have a manager. We don't have some brand that's telling us what to do. Everything that we've done, everything that you see here, it's kind of been the vision of the two of us. So now we have an amazing team that we've built with our general managers, but there's no one like pulling the strings behind the curtains. So with everything the two of us have done in building and designing and getting this place off the ground and up and running, it wouldn't be right then for this whole chapter to end any other way than for just the two of us, just Kaylee and I, to run this place for 1 week straight.
So we told Sarah and TJ to take this week off. So they're taking a little vacay. Jordan and I are gonna be running the show. But the funny part about all of this is that I have never been a barista in my entire life. And tomorrow's my first official day working the bar.
What do you got for espresso?
First of all, welcome to the roastery.
Espresso. Can I have an espresso?
What kind of espresso? You want espresso with milk? So, what's your name?
Johnny.
Johnny.
Johnny Macaroni.
Johnny Macaroni?
Yeah.
Wow, what a last name. How is your childhood?
It's 6:18. We've been training for about 15 minutes. And we got a long way to go.
Do you usually ask what kind of milk they want?
It's good. It's just like when you go forward, you can just like go like that.
Oh, I see that.
It's a lot later now. It's 8:52. I don't remember when we started, but it's been a few hours. Drank a lot of coffee, tasted a lot of coffee, made a lot of coffee. It's time to crush it tomorrow.
Honey, I'm feeling that feeling like
You're nervous.
I'm like so nervous, and like tomorrow's like my first day of work. Even though it's like not really, but it feels that way.
Come on, sweetie.
I'm scared.
Give it to me.
But I'm so excited.
That's it for today. Time to try to go to bed, even though we're pretty caffeinated, and see what tomorrow has in store. With the amount of people that we're coming into contact every single day, I know there's a good chunk of them that have got to be sick. So upping my immune system is like priority number one. So every morning I've been taking this vitamin D and K2 by Athletic Greens, which is actually the sponsor of today's video.
Honey, today is the day. It's just me and you, my love. So Jordan's mom is actually up. She's gonna be helping out with Sade while Jordan and I work the bar. But whew, today is the day. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. I got my extra large hoopy doops on today for a little bit of extra added confidence.
But to bring in a little curveball, Sadie did not sleep all night. She was up every 15 minutes. She's got a little stuffy nose and it makes it hard for her to breathe. And I don't know, I feel like once you become parents, it's just like being tired isn't a real thing anymore. You just compensate for the tiredness with extra caffeine. And we have a lot of it.
You're just constantly tired, plus a little bit wired with the caffeine. So as a lot of you guys already know, Athletic Greens has been a huge part of Jordan and I's life for the last few years. We've been drinking their AG1 every single day for the last 3 years. There's usually not a day that I skip. Ever since drinking this stuff, I have noticed a significant difference in my energy levels and kind of just like my vitality and energy that I can bring throughout the day. Especially now being a mom, not sleeping is great, sometimes not eating as well as I should be. Just knowing that I'm putting 75 vitamins and minerals that are actually sourced from whole foods, so it's much more easier to digest. It kind of gives me a little bit of that nutritional insurance, even if, you know, tonight we decide to have pizza for dinner.
All right, here we go. Day one, it's opening time. Tired, long day. But this is just the beginning. This has only just begun. Kaylee and I have to run this cafe 5 days in a row. Just the two of us.
What's that? It's your baby?
It's like, this is for me.
We know what that means.
But with us leaving the United States, that means that we're also going to be leaving our Airstream behind. Not that it's an awful thing. This Airstream will be here waiting for us for when we get back, which is a big reason why we bought it. How do you feel about leaving our Airstream and going back to living in the shed?
There's pros and cons of both, you know? I feel like the Airstream is a little bit more of like a luxurious feel. Panama home, it's a little more rugged, but we built it with our own hands, which makes it that much more special. The one thing I am not looking forward to is going to the bathroom outside again. I've really been liking going to the bathroom in a toilet.
I think we're one of the few people that have actually bought an Airstream out of necessity instead of luxury. This is a 4-season trailer which lets us live in it in the winter. It's freezing outside right now. It's in the single digits, but it's toasty in here with the propane heat and all the insulation in it. And living up here in Vermont also puts us in a pretty unique situation. It is so expensive in Vermont. To rent a place around here, it's $10,000 a month, which is just outrageous. A super friendly guy that came to the opening of the roastery handmade us this bowl. So if you're out there watching this, shout out to you. So we've been getting an insane amount of people coming in thinking that we have roasted chicken. The name's called The Roastery. And I think we got roasted chicken and roast beef. There was one guy who was so upset we didn't have roast beef.
It's actually, it got a little bit concerning with the amount of people who thought that. And it's really funny because that didn't even cross our mind when we came up with the name. So we decided to bring some clarification to the name and add a little addition to our sign. Hey!
Coffee.
There it is, baby!
There's no chicken in here. Don't come here to try to get some chicken. Day 3, 5:17 in the morning. Slept on the couch last night because Sadie had a booger in her nose and we couldn't teach her how to blow it out. So she was making a lot of noise.
Focus. Alright, well, it wasn't as good as the last one. It's so crazy the amount of details that goes into just running a cafe that is only selling coffee. That's all we're selling is coffee. We're not even doing food. And the amount of stuff that we constantly need to keep on alert with. It's crazy the amount of workload that there is, even though we're only open from 8 to 12 in the mornings.
You ready to have a good day? Yeah. Yesterday. Cold brew is ready.
But I gotta say, these last couple days of Jordan and I running the show back here has been so special. For it to kind of just be the two of us working alongside together.
End of day 4. I'm exhausted. Treating myself to some Japanese. I'm just drooled everywhere. Day 5. The last day. That's good. You're pretty good at it too.
Is Dada okay? What's he doing? Honey? We did it! We did it!
We did?
Did we?
What did we do?
We freaking ran a cafe, just me and you, my love. We did it!
Lola's tongue keeps going up my nose.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you crying?
A little bit.
Why?
That was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Oh.
I've never been more tired in my life. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done. Just the amount of energy, the amount of people,
I know.
the amount of coffees,
I know. The amount of hand selection,
the amount of beans.
the amount of water we went through, the amount of bags we went through. So one of the first stories that Jord told me when we were first dating was when he was in Italy and he went to this restaurant and there was this cute little old man and woman and they had had the restaurant for probably 50 years and it was just the two of them running it in the back.
And that was like always my dream. I saw this couple and I was like, man, I hope that's me one day with like my partner, whoever I fall in love with, just running a little restaurant, dancing, kissing each other, like talking to everyone, having a blast, and like, I don't know, just like having their love on display.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like that was never really on our radar, you know, until
these last few days.
These last few days, and it was like so special because I feel like even though that wasn't like this isn't like our full-time thing, obviously we gotta go back to Panama and go run the show down there, but like
we got a little taste of it.
We got a little taste of it and it was so much fun and it was so special and it just like brought that reassurance again, just like I feel like we work so well together and we communicate so well together and it was just such a special, it was just so special. I loved it so much.
I love working with you, sweetie.
I love working with you.
Kaylee and Sadie are in the back of the Airstream passed out right now, and I'm not far behind them. I'm beat, but before I go, I just want to let you guys know that if you're looking to start 2023 off with a bang, if you're looking to up your nutrition, up your health, right now could not be a better time to start incorporating AG1 into your daily routine. If you click our link in the description below, you'll get 5 of these travel packs of AG1 for free. Plus, you'll get this vial of vitamin D3 and K2. This is a year supply to make sure you're covered for all of 2023. And you'll get these for free with your first purchase. So you can click our link down in the description below to check that out. That's all I got for you guys on this one. Thank you so much for following along, and we'll see you on the next one.